Good morning and welcome to the first Axia Traders vlog. I'm Isaac, and on this vlog you'll be following me through my journey as a junior trader. Alright, it's morning time and I'm heading to work, so I'll see you at the office. Alright, welcome to the office. So this morning I'm going to look at Euro stocks and see what happens. Let me show you some things that are interesting me. So just up here we've got the Euro stocks weekly, and you can see we've got this hanging there which could indicate that we're making a top, so potentially bearish. Now if we go and have a little bit more of a look around what we can see, you can see the profiles here, and you can see last week we traded lower after, or traded down, actually delayed after the US CPI print, and then we rallied back up and we closed at the highs on Friday and now have a tight IB just above. And if you look at how this was formed, you can see that we've one time framed. And so let's see if the market can, if it fails, or does something like that, the market can come around and unwind some of that. And then potentially the market could stop somewhere down around here where this line is, where it might find support. So let's see. Okay, so let's review the Euro stocks trade. So here I've got the Euro stocks, and in between this point here and this point here is the initial balance. Early on, the market broke the highs and then failed. And this failure, excuse the squawk, came quite fast, and it was like this low volume at price offer. And so what I thought here was that the market might pull back. We might have whoever, the market maker might pull the offer, and then we might just get this like quick flick up, and we might get some aggressive buying, and then if that's absorbed, then the market can often roll over, and that can give you a great entry. And I think that happens because when the market comes and forms this consolidation at the lows, some weaker hands are getting short here, and then when the liquidity goes, and then they get squeezed, and then a different seller takes that liquidity and drives lower. And so that little bit of price action, if you can find it, can give you some good entry. But what was happening is when the market was at the lows of this block, the liquidity get pulled and it would trade back to the highs quite easily, but then it would never continue pulling higher. And I thought maybe it's because nobody is there to take it higher, I'm not sure. And so I figured since it wasn't going to go like that, then maybe it would drive lower. And so I tried to sell aggressively at the lows, and no luck there. And so in the end it made this grinding move lower that was actually quite tricky, because there wasn't any volumes with it. It wasn't the quick kind of squeeze that I was hoping for. I was thinking that if everyone's still long from Friday, then there might be some more aggressive profit taking, but there really wasn't. No one drove the market any lower, and then it just pulled back. Now interestingly, this stayed below kind of like where the market closed on Friday, and so there was obviously someone still selling this. And so if you recognize that was going on, you could have then got short sort of for this move later, but even that didn't go and complete the whole move I wanted. And you can see here that the volumes are quite light. There was a bit of delta going with it at the start, but then here you can see that it's kind of gone flat. So this market really just didn't have the participation. Looking at some ideas for tomorrow, here's the bund. You can see that it traded lower on the US CPI number, and then it's formed this block down here. This morning the market opened a bit higher and then had this responsive seller step in and drive lower. Now this poor low remains from Thursday last week, so depending on where we open and how we open, we could drive straight through there and have a continuation from this flag. See you later folks, that's day one done. See you bright and early tomorrow, ready to have a look at what the markets can give us, see if we can get something out of the bund.